Tessa and I'm a short course trainer at the National Institute of Circus Arts. So some of the classes that I normally teach are aerial ring and aerial preparation. So today we're going to be focusing on all over body strength. You will need to have weights, or you can use like cans of beans or something like that, and we're going to be doing things like tricep extensions, stuff like that, so you don't want to be too heavy. And then something a little bit heavy because we're going to be doing things like overhead presses. Also a mat and a water bottle comes in handy. You also want to make sure that the space you're working in is nice and clear, so make sure you've got about 3 meters by 3 meters and you're not doing anything too close to a telly or a window. Cool, let's get started with a warm-up. Okay, so let's start with our warm-up. So, as per usual, the jogging on the spot. Oh, every week it's still creaky at that spot. So pushing through your toes. It's a bit chilly here today, so we'll see how I go. I might just warm into stuff, especially because today's strength. So you don't want to race up there. Don't want to hurt anything, you know. Okay, so get those knees slightly higher. And even higher. Okay, and kicking with your bottom. Warming up all our joints. Okay. Oh, and we got a visitor. And let's do some squats and standing up again. And up. This is Humphrey. He loves a ball. So warming up our hips, because we're going to be using these when we do our push press. Forgot the name of it. Over here. Enough. There you go. Okay, and let's roll your ankles. And the other way. And rolling the other ankle. Oh, mine cracked. It's always nice when you get a crack or two. And the other way. Okay, so now we need to start warming up our tummy, because we're also going to be doing that as one of our exercises. So lying down, and let's just do some, what are these called? Come on, I know this thing. It's escaped me. You're probably all yelling at the screen what it's called. Bicycles! That's it, and rolling onto your front. And pushing up. And slowly coming down. And pushing up. So this is just slowly warming up our spine as well. Make sure you're pushing through your shoulders so you're nice and tall. You're not sunk like this. And then coming down. And pushing up. And down. And pushing up. One more. And down. And pushing up. Nice one. Okay. Now we need to work on our arms a little bit because we're going to be using them. Okay. So I just want you to go on your knees and you're just going to slowly lower yourself to the ground. Let's hold for 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and pushing your way up again. If you can do it on your toes, go for it. Go on your toes. And slowly down. Hold for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And coming up again. We're going to do that once more, okay? And slowly down, chest to the ground. Hovering yourself just above. I'm not resting on the ground. 2, 3, 4, 5. And pushing up. Nice one. Okay. And standing up and arm circles. So swing those arms around. And forwards arm circles. Getting those shoulder joints warmed up. Rotator cuff warmed up. Okay, and swing your arms around. Bend those knees. That's it. Okay, cool. I think we're ready to start. So because we do have weights, just kind of the first round I would say just kind of get a feel for the movements, unless you're feeling really warm already. Maybe you've got a super warm apartment. Yeah, but I'm just going to slowly go through the movements and let my joints and muscles warm up. Then the next 2 rounds I can go a bit heavier. Cool, so I'll explain what they were. Enough. So, what we are doing is push press. So, grab your heavier weight. You're going to squat and push it up above your head. When you do it, you want to make sure you're squeezing your bottom and pushing straight up above. Try not to do these ones, okay? So not like this and then like that. Make sure you're squeezing your bottom in, closing your chest, coming down, pushing up. Next one, sit-ups. Again, with a weight. If that's too much for you, you don't have to use a weight. But the big thing is, I don't want you having anything on your feet, okay? I don't want you having anything to help you with it. So you're going to lie down and then push it up to the sky and back down again. I want you to try and feel curling up the spine and curling down the spine, just like that, okay? Cool. Next one, tricep extensions. Okay, so I've got my weights, elbows up, hands down, and you're going to fully extend. Let's see if you can see fully up there. There you go. And so you want to touch the weights down to your back and up. You want to try and keep your arms still, and it just kind of pivots around your elbows. You also want to make sure your ribs are staying in. They're not sticking out like this. Okay? Tummy in, ribs in. And straight up and down. And it should warm up this part of your arms. Okay, next one, push-up rotations. Fun. So, it doesn't matter if you're on your knees or on your toes. I'm going to show you on your toes. But you're going to have your hands here, or you can have your hands next to the weights if you've just got kind of weirdly shaped weights. I'm going to put my hands on. You're going to do push-up, push up, and open up and back. Push it down, up, twist the other side, and open up. Okay? So this one kind of gets a rotation in as well as the push-up. By all means, do it on your toes if you can. I'll probably be doing it on my knees for now because that's hard enough for me. Cool. So we're going to be doing 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off, and we're doing 3 rotations. I have tried without a break the last one, if you did it with me, and I think it's good because it gives you slightly less rest and makes it a bit more intense because it is a short workout, so you want to make it intense. So we'll see how it goes today. If it's just really hard with all the weights, then we can add a rest in, but this is what I'm going with for now, okay? Also, it's kind of, you can pick how hard it's going to be by how heavy the weights are. Cool. Okay, let's start off with push press. 3 rounds, 4 movements. Ready, set, go. Oh, so down, and pushing up, squeezing your bottom at the top. Pushing all the way up above your head, keep your chest up. Knees going over the top of your toes. Nice and controlled. That's it. So I'm just kind of warming everything up at the moment. My hips need a bit of warming up before I do this sort of thing. So I gradually get a little bit further in my squat each time. You don't want to rush your body into it. Keep it going. Okay, and rest. You've got 20 seconds rest. Next one, sit-ups. So you will need your heavier weight or the lighter one if you want. Depends how heavy it is. But yeah, you don't want any weight on your toes because that makes it easier. And we're not about the easy life. Okay, and let's go. Pushing up and down. Control it up, control it down. Really try and curl your spine up, curl your spine down. Really try and keep it above your head. You want to go full extension at the top. Keep it going. Control that breathing. You've got 10 seconds to go. And relax. Last one. Now we've got tricep extensions. Okay. So have a bit of a rest. You've got 10 seconds to go. Okay. I'm going to go this way so you can see I'm not arching. And let's go. And go to full extension with your elbows. So go straight arms. Make sure you're not sticking your chest out because that just puts pressure through your back. And extend. Keep it going. Okay, 10 more seconds. Keep those ribs in. Squeezing your bottom. And relax. Nice one. Next one, we've got the push-up rotations. So this one might take a bit of coordination to try and work out how you want to do it. See how you go. You can also do it without weights. So you can go down and then extend open like that. You don't have to use the weights if you don't want. Oh, I might face this way so I can see the timer. And let's go. So push up and then rotate. And control it back down again. Push up and then go to the other side. You want to make sure that your bottom's not sticking up in the air when you do this. Try to stay nice and straight like a plank. And rotate. Almost done. 4 more seconds. And relax. Nice one. Okay, we're not having that minute break. We're going to go straight into the next round. And we've got push press. So this one you can probably go a little bit harder because you've warmed up a little bit. And you want to push yourself. So get nice and strong. 2, 1, and let's go. Oh. That's it, nice and strong. Squeezing your tummy, squeezing your bottom. Go to full extension and all the way to the ground. Bottom as far down as you can with your squat. Make sure your chest is staying up. It's not leaning forwards. 10 more seconds. You got this. Control that breathing. 2, 1, and relax. Next one, sit-ups. Oh. Okay. Oh, can't see the time. I can't tell us when we're about to start. 3, 2, 1. And straight up above your head. Control, control. So you're coming down, you're using your lower abs, your upper abs. As you control, coming up, control, really try and get that bend. Feel vertebra by vertebra going down onto the ground. You don't just want to have a flat back and just fall down. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Nice one. Next up, we've got tricep extensions. Okay. Got to be careful not to touch his ball, otherwise he's going to want me to throw it more and more. Okay. 3 more seconds, and we've got tricep extensions, so make sure squeezing your bottom, ribs in. And let's go. And extend, so you're always fully straighten at the top. Make sure you don't arch back like that. You're keeping straight. You're literally just moving around your elbow. Your elbow is the pivot point, if that makes sense. Control it up and control it down. They should be starting to fatigue, hopefully. Depends how heavy you've got the weight. And 3, 2, 1. Nice. To be honest, I don't go super heavy when I'm filming these because, well, I want to look strong, let's be honest, in front of you guys. And also, I don't want to get too out of breath, otherwise I won't be able to talk to you. Next one, push-up extensions. Okay. Oh, sorry, I need to face this way, I forgot. And go. So I'm going from my toes now, lowering down, then going onto my knees. Just that little progression, which is a little bit harder. Because I've warmed up, so feeling better. So I lower down on my toes, push up on my knees. It's a good progression. If I go all the way on my toes, my technique gets super sloppy. And no one wants to see that. Also, it increases the risk of you getting injured. And you just don't target the right muscles. And have a break. Well, you can target the right muscles, but you'll also put more load on other muscles that maybe you shouldn't be using as much. Okay, 3rd rotation, then we're all done. So, push press is the first one in 3, 2, 1. So all the way down and pushing up. Maybe this one you can go a little bit quicker while still keeping good technique. Keep the chest up, squeezing your bottom, keeping this dished in, not opening out, okay? Keep your ribs closed. Keep your head up. Don't let yourself come forward like that. Squeeze your bottom when you stand up and squeeze. Okay, 2, 1, and no more push press. Next one, sit-ups. Whew. Last sit-ups we're doing. Okay, make sure your pants are pulled up. And let's get ready to go. 3, 2, 1. If the weight's too much, you don't have to add a weight. You can just do regular sit-ups. But I still want you to try and focus on controlling up and controlling down. Really push up to the top. Try and touch the roof. And down. Okay, 5 more seconds, you can do it. Okay, and relax for 20 seconds. Okay, then we've got tricep extensions. 2 more exercises left. That's all done. Okay, catch your breath. And let's go. Squeezing your bottom, squeezing your ribs. Squeezing your tummy and extend. Okay. Keep it going. You'll probably be a bit tired now. They're only little muscles, so they tire easily. Try and relax your shoulders as much as possible. You just want to use your triceps. Oh, make sure your ribs don't start poking out. Mine are starting to. You've got 10 more seconds. You got this. 3, 2, 1. Woo. Nice one. We've got one more exercise to do. A push press. Oh, not push press. Push-up rotations. Let's see how it go. Try and push yourself in this last one. You don't have much to go. Okay, and let's do it. Okay, so I'm going fully straight now for the last one. Giving it everything I've got. It does make the rotation easier when you go on your toes. Keep it going. Halfway. Sorry, just over halfway. Oh, 10 more seconds. You've got this. I hope my bottom isn't sticking up. 3, 2, 1. Oh, all done. Well done, everyone. Oh, catch your breath. Grab some water if you need. We're going to do a bit of a stretch. Okay, let's stretch out our necks because not sure about you, but my shoulders were coming up a bit on those tricep extensions at the end there. And the other side. Keep breathing. Try and recover. Okay, and I should move back so you can see a bit more. So over to one side, reach up and over. So you want to reach towards your toes. So that stretches the sides here. And down here, which is what we've been using. Keep up with the breathing. Okay, and the other side. Up and over. So I get quite a big stretch down the side there. And make sure you're not leaning too far over. You want to try and really open up your chest. Okay, and let's cool down the wrists and roller coaster. Okay, bring out up and over. Keep your ribs in. Don't open them up like that. This stretches out your triceps, which I think we need. And the other side. Try and pull your elbows far over as you can without doing these ones. I'm going to keep open. Also without completely opening up your chest. Middle ground. Happy medium. I wish I could poke and prod you into place right now. But I can't. Okay, let's stretch out our tummies after doing the sit-ups. So whether you just want to go to here, or you can go all the way up to here, I don't mind. Whatever feels good for you, just don't push it. You've only got one back, you need to look after it. And have a wiggle of your bottom. That gets your spine a little bit as well, which is what we want. Okay, and lucky last, let's do some legs. Ugh. So, hopefully my head's not chopped off. Holding on, you might need to hold on to something for support, squeeze your bottom, and it will stretch out the front here. there, and the other side. You might just cool down the spine just quickly, because everyone forgets about cooling down your spine. But it's important to do because a lot of people have very tight backs, myself included. So just reaching down towards the ground, let your back bend and twist. And to the middle. Ooh, got a crack. And up to the top. Awesome! You're all done. Thanks so much for joining class today. We've got another one next week. Can't remember what it's about, but I'm sure it'll be loads of fun, you know. Cool. So I'll see you next week. Oh, here's Humphrey. Who's going to say goodbye as well? You want to say goodbye to everyone? Here you go. See you later, everyone.